a warning to all those that would seek the heart. The journey we undertake this week warrants no specific content warnings. However, we still urge those who would join us to be cautious and certain before you embark. If you are prepared, then we invite you to join us as we delve through the city beneath. Welcome to Echoes of the Undercity.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Echoes of the Undercity. We're at episode 16. I am your Game Master Rio, my pronouns are she, her, and I am joined by my three players.
Hi everyone, my name is Martina, my pronouns are she, her, and I play the Alfeared Cleaver Frost on Silver Mirror.
Hey everyone, my name is Dylan, my pronouns are he, him, and I play the Witch Amber of Sun.
Hello, I'm Joe, my pronouns are she, her, and I play the the human junk maid. Also, you saying episode 16 just gave me whiplash, like, 16!
Yeah.
That's so many numbers!
Yeah, moved. I was just sitting there trying to figure out my algorithm of when Amber is the wonderful witch and when he's just the witch.
Yeah.
I have a conspiracy board.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a reason. I don't do it randomly.
No, for sure.
No, there's a
Oh,
reason.
no.
I will
Okay.
figure it out. Yes.
Anyway,
Last time on Echoes of the Undercity, the gang finally left the machines after everything was terrible in there. And they delved through some tunnels again. And then everyone went and, well, Silver went and initiated combat with a feral psychopomp. And that was a good time for everyone involved. Nobody got hurt or traumatized or anything.
Or took
Not at all.
No.
I mean, I'm already traumatized, so like...
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Plus minus...
It's just bonus trauma.
Yeah.
It's like pouring a cup of water in a pool, you know.
Yeah, exactly. In any case, Reed went and...
Saved the day with a powerful new move that she created and called the Reed by throwing some very bad and
infectious.
Yeah.
infectious mushrooms at the creature.
And then everyone ran away.
Despite my protests.
Oh, and Amber got a fallout that made him very indifferent to people.
Yeah, him... Ultra Amber.
Wow.
I mean...
And then everyone went back to Gorin, which is a great place. Everyone loves Gorin.
Best
and
city.
Autumn left to go talk with her order. And that's where we ended. And now we return when you're outside the gates, and Silver looks at Mossy like, what are you gonna do
Yeah,
in this situation?
I'm gonna tell Mossy very sternly that he can't follow me in here because I'm pretty sure the lookouts will murder him, and I desperately do not want that. And he's saying this at a very, very hushed tone. I'm saying it angrily, but he's not. He's just exhausted at this point.
Yeah, so I think what happens is Mossy kind of looks up at the walls of the city. Like, every other time you've been, like, going into places, Mossy has been there with you, but something about Gorin makes Mossy cover, and does not seem like he even wants to go inside there.
I mean, fair.
That's very good. Very, very, very much a mood. Okay, I'm gonna give him a hug then. And I'm gonna, like, hope that he hangs around outside and waits for me and doesn't, like, leave, I guess. I don't know how Heart's Blood Beasts work. I'll clatter my teeth at him also.
Does anyone have anything valuable on them?
Yeah.
Other than the obvious,
No. Anything that valuable, but not too valuable.
probably Amber does.
Unless you want my teeth, no.
Amber, can you give me like a necklace that's like valuable or something?
Why?
Just please.
Well, is it gonna need to be a resource or like...
It's literally flavor. It doesn't matter.
Okay, then yeah. He gives you,
Awesome.
probably like a pendant on a chain with that, the thing that was in Martina's art. I don't
The
remember.
crest?
Yes. That.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yay!
Rio, can I smell it? Does it have a smell?
Yeah, it smells valuable.
Awesome. Then I tie it on Mossy.
Oh! Yeah, that's so fun.
Silver looks surprised and grateful at this.
It's like a cowbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Except
okay.
instead of the sounds, you just follow the smell.
Yeah.
I don't think he's quite put it together that you can smell like... I don't think... You've never told him that you can smell him by his teeth. So he's just like...
No.
He just thinks this is a gift. And he smiles at you.
Whoopsies.
No one gets why you're doing this, I think.
No.
So I'm just gonna turn around and say, well, now he won't get lost, and you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, Silver is like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give Mossy another hug, and then we can leave, I guess.
So, you move back into Gorin. It feels different from when you left it. Part of it is definitely the pulse having started to take effect, and people are still adjusting to that, so it's a little, like... During these adjustment times, people are always a bit, like, in an... Not an uproar, but...
But antsy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit more busy on the streets and people are talking with each other more, but it's like... But it also feels less cramped in here than it did last time.
That's good. You know what?
Interesting.
Yeah. Has the city gotten bigger, or has...
It just feels less cramped for some
Okay.
reason.
Interesting.
Okay, I don't trust that. I super do not trust that. I don't think Silver trusts that either.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. Nothing bad has ever happened from
In Gorin.
things feeling different than they are usually.
Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happened on this bed.
Exactly.
Thank you, Joe.
So, you make your way back to the inn that you stayed at, where you left Frederick, and unless anyone has something they want to do right now in Gorin for some reason, let's just move into the inn.
I mean, I would like to get out of Gorin, but that's not really an option right now, so we can go in.
I'm just gonna
So-
go straight to bed. I don't care.
You're gonna say hi to
Yeah.
Frederick?
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, fine. I'm gonna say hi to Frederick and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright.
Yeah. You move into the tavern. It feels a bit smokier than it did last time.
What does that mean? Does it mean, like, is there smoke inside? Or, like, does it just smell funny?
Is the air
Like,
stuffy?
The air is stuffier, and it's like it kind of feels like the air does when you've lit a lot of candles.
okay.
Yeah, and also like there is smoke in the room.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone in here?
Yeah, everyone is still in here.
Okay,
like-
okay.
Amelia's still here?
Yes, Amelia is still here.
Yay.
She's having a flagon of rum and looks like she just gutted a fish because her apron is very dirty.
Is Frederick here?
Frederick is not down in the common area.
I'm gonna wait for someone else to talk to people.
Well, I've gone to bed.
Yeah, I'm
you
just going
walked
straight up there.
Okay. Alright, I'll follow Amber then, because Reed ran ahead and went to bed, I guess.
Like, I'm going up to the room, like, where we were.
Yeah, but are you going to your room or are you going to Frederick's?
Given that major fallout, probably just to bed.
I think Silver had expected everyone to go to Frederick immediately, so when y'all just walk ahead and go into another room, he just kind of stands in the hallway for a bit and just looks... And then he's like, I guess I'll go see how Frederick's doing then.
Oh, right, Frederick.
Do you say that and come with me, Amber, or do you just say,
I
alright,
think-
and go into your room?
I think it would be in character that he just completely fucking forgot about Frederick and
Yeah.
then, like, went with you because he cares about you and, like...
No. Okay, fair enough.
That is 100% honest. Don't give me that look, Joe, okay?
Okay. Alright.
Anyway,
Yeah. How's Frederick? I'm gonna knock on his door.
you don't immediately get an answer when you knock.
Okay, I'm gonna knock again. I'm gonna yell, it's Silver. Are you there?
You hear noise from inside as if like someone is shuffling out of bed,
Oh.
basically. And a few moments later,
I think it would be funny if Amber just opened the door after Silver knocked the second time. So, can we do that?
Yes, absolutely. I was hoping someone would just open the door, so thank you for doing that. Yeah, Frederick is like just standing in like his sleeping clothes, and he looked like he was about to put on pants when you opened the door. And he's like, "Oh, hi."
Hello.
He looks still hurt, but recovering.
Yeah, I think he's just happy that Frederick is okay. I'm gonna like awkwardly wave because I was definitely expecting Amber to do most of the talking, but he doesn't seem to want to do that. So, hi. Yeah, we just got back. We got what we went to get, so that should be fine. Both Reed and Amber have, I don't really know what, some kind of like crystal dust, but we think it's the right thing.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like we're making progress then.
Yeah. Also, Reed made some discoveries about the plague. I don't really. It's apparently connected to some old god. I don't really remember exactly what it was. How have you been?
I'm fine. I haven't been out much. I have enough money. I can pay my tab, so like they let me stay here, and I go down, get food, go back up. I have tried finding some way to combat the infections, but it's progressing very slowly. I have ruled out a lot of things that don't work. Don't set it on fire, by the way. That's a bad idea.
So Silver's eyes go very wide. Why would you say? Why is that a bad idea?
It spreads much more if you do that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Good to know.
You've been out on a long journey. Go, you deserve some rest. We can talk later. I'll be here. I'm fine. Like I said, I'm fine. I'm recovering.
Silver doesn't know how to end this conversation, so he's just gonna step out and close the door.
Amber was definitely just standing there very quiet, making the whole situation awkward the entire time.
Uh-huh. I think
Frederick looks very awkward about Amber's presence too.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing with the pulse? How are you?
It's definitely difficult. Probably as difficult as being on tier 1 after a while was, but I am managing.
I couldn't help but notice you've been acting a little bit differently, but I'm glad to hear you're managing it.
I do have a question for Rio. I think, would Amber have noticed he took the Echo Fallout? I imagine he would.
I mean, you definitely feel like you feel different about people.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little different than how it felt before, and I think something may have happened, but I hope it's not too urgent to deal with.
Different? How? Different is usually bad in these contexts, I think.
Well, one of my personal philosophies, I suppose you could say, is to always treat people with basic respect, no matter how they wrong you, how they talk to you, that is what they deserve. But I'm kind of losing hope on that.
Hi, Rio. This sounds like it would be profoundly worrying, right?
Yes, it's profoundly worrying.
I don't want to metagame, but this is...
Would you think this was profoundly worrying if someone said it to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
It is, and that's how the Echo Fallout works, so
Yeah. Do I recognize this? I've spent enough time dealing with and seeing people dealing with echo shit that I feel like maybe this would ring some alarm bells. Do I know how people are usually affected by pulses?
Most people aren't.
Yeah, okay.
It's very few people that are... I mean, people are affected by pulses, but not in a way that which a lot of them don't get
not
their
something that would
changed.
Shift that.
No, and it also hasn't done that for me.
You also know that people just change a lot from being down in the heart and experiencing things and being exposed to all the trauma.
Is there I don't know, a discerned cursed roll that I could make or something to try to figure out if this is that or if this is something else?
What would the stakes be in this case then?
Maybe I'm exposing myself to the energies of the heart to try to figure out if they would affect Amber in this way. And if I fail, then they overwhelm me or something.
Or mind stress.
We can also just not do that. Or mind stress, yeah. We could also just not do it.
I feel like it's something that would be just very hard to tell exactly
I think
why
if
it
you
is.
asked more and I gave you more information, like if he was like, I just had the sudden epiphany in the middle of a battle, you'd be like, that's a weird time to start thinking people don't matter.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't
But that's also only if you would keep pushing it.
Maybe what Silver does is, he's like, let me know if that gets worse, I guess. Maybe you just need some rest.
That seems possible. And he just turns around and goes to his room.
Yeah. God. I'm gonna go to my room also, I guess, and not sleep, probably.
Yeah, everyone just stays the night in Gorin, and Autumn does not return. The next morning, Amber is woken up by knocking on his door.
He answers it, timely.
And you see an Alfir wearing a similar mask to Autumn, handing over a package to you.
I take it. Do you need any proof that I have taken this, or?
I don't have it with me. And then...
Cool.
Cool delivery service.
Then they leave.
I think I open it immediately.
Yeah. Inside, you find all the tools that Autumn borrowed from you, and also the one that was stuck in her.
Oh, okay.
And a note basically saying, thank you for the evidence, and take care.
It's not like a long note, is it?
No, it looks like it's from someone who did not have a lot of things to say to you.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So, does it look like... I don't know how I would be able to find this out, but does it look like Reed or Silver have woken up yet?
Good question. I think this would be pretty, relatively early in the morning.
I mean, you probably know that Silver doesn't sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Does Reed wake up early, or is she,
Yeah, I think she'll wake up. Well, it's not early, but she went to sleep. She doesn't usually wake up early, but she went to sleep early, so she would probably wake up early.
Okay. Yeah, I think everyone is probably awake at this point then.
Okay. I'd show this to Reed first. I would probably go and see Reed wherever she is.
Thank God. Yeah, I'm just in my room. Actually, no. Sorry. I am downstairs, talking to Amelia. I'm playing cards with her.
Okay.
Ooh.
Amelia looks like she has not gone to bed yet. Like she's still up.
Got it.
Does Amelia not have a goddamn job? Why is she always in this stupid bar?
So I think I set the tools down on the table and I hand Reed the note.
Oh, what's this?
I think it's from Autumn.
Okay. I read it, and what does it say again? Sorry, I forgot it.
Thank you for the evidence and take care.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. It's unexpected, but also not that unexpected. It's fine.
When should we tell Silver?
Oh, no. We have to tell Silver. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is he up yet?
I doubt he fell asleep.
That's a good point. Did you talk to him last night?
We talked a little, yes.
Okay. Well, don't do anything. Do not look at my cards, Amelia. I'll be right back, I swear to God. I know you looked at my cards last time I went to the toilet. I know. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'd prefer if you do more of the talking. I don't feel it's my strong suit right now.
No, boy. Alright. Jeez, okay. I'm gonna knock on the door. Silver, are you awake?
Yeah. Door opens pretty much immediately. Silver has not changed his clothes. He's let out his hair, he doesn't have his hair braided anymore, but that's the only change.
Oh. Hi. Good morning, Silver.
What's going on? Did someone die?
No, I hope not.
Okay, do you want to come in, or... Amber. Hi.
Hi.
I've already come in.
Oh, okay.
And Amber has the closest thing to shame he could have on his face at the current moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Silver, his eyes are just darting between the two of you very quickly, very rapidly.
Silver, sit down.
Reed, you're scaring me. I'm gonna sit down on my bed.
Oh, nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Jeez, I'm just being dramatic. Like, don't worry about it. I just want to talk. You know, I just want to like talk about things. You know.
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
I hand him the note. We got this from Reed this morning.
Reed?
No, we didn't.
You got it from Reed?
Wait, damn it! God, love.
That's
Please,
a really
make it
new one.
stop! Make it stop! How much more of this can I take? Okay. We got this from Autumn this morning. Well, not from Autumn, but a messenger. But this is from Autumn this morning.
Alright. I thought she would have... Silver, like, starts a sentence, and then he, like, looks up at your faces again, and he just, like, quiets down and opens the note. I think he reads it over, like a couple of times, and he folds it and hands it back to you, and his expression is completely, like, blank, pretty much.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do anything.
When you say you didn't do anything, Amber looks away.
Seems I didn't screw up too much for her. That's good.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great. She's back with the order. That's what she wanted, right?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, it
we
is.
we should be happy for her, you know?
Yeah. I am happy for her.
Yeah.
And I understand she probably couldn't come back and let us know. That makes sense.
I mean, sending a note, that's, like, big for her, right? Like, she probably wouldn't have sent a note to anyone, you know?
Well, Silver does look a bit sad at this. Who did she send this to?
I got it this morning. It was delivered to me by hand.
No, I'm saying she sent it to us. I'm saying, like, she wouldn't have sent a note to just anybody, you know?
No.
It's not her.
No.
You know?
Yeah, of course. It's... She was never one for... for a lot of that stuff. She just... would just... leave. I'm glad she's where she belongs. I just guess I would have wanted a chance to tell her that. But I'm sure she knows. So this is why you were acting so weird.
I wasn't acting weird.
You said good morning.
Okay, fine. Well...
I love this party.
Yes! Anyway, let's go down. We have work to do. We can't think about things like,
Right. I'll be down in a sec.
Get Frederick downstairs. Make sure he's okay, and we need to talk. I'll be down, and I'm gonna go down and continue my game with Amelia. During my game with Amelia, I would like to talk to her. I would like to actually ask her about Zixxur, though. So, do you want me to do that, to play that now, or...
Sure.
Do Silver and Amber want to...
Yeah, quick question. Does Amber leave with Reed?
I think he stays there and looks at Silver to see what he wants him to do.
Silver, like, gets up and... Do I have, like, a mirror in... Yeah, we had this question already last time I said this, and I do have a mirror. He gets up and he walks over to the mirror, and he looks at you kind of, like, confused. Like, he doesn't really get why you're waiting. And he's like, did you need something from me?
No, I think he just leaves then. Like, gets up to leave.
I'm gonna do my hair in the mirror, and then head back with the others.
And when Amber comes down, he is once again checking his backpack like 3 or 4 times excessively to make sure everything's there.
As I'm walking downstairs, I'm gonna yell, like, the carts better be where I left them, alright? And I'm gonna pick them up, and I'm gonna stare at Amelia, like...
Did she cheat, Rio?
Amelia totally cheated.
Okay.
Oh my god!
She hasn't touched your cards, but she did stack the deck.
That's great.
Awesome. Okay. Do you have a thing of things? I don't know card names, like a 5 of heart. I don't know, heart 5.
Heart
I don't know
5.
what they call them.
Heart 5.
Do you have it?
That's just what they call a high five. And
Yeah. No, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what would happen if Silver and Amber did a high five, because they're both heart song.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
she does have, like, I don't know, a pair of sixes.
A pair of sixes, you say? That reminds me. And she says, I have a pair of sixes. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, how did I fucking forget? Yes. I need to ask, you know about things in the Gorin, right? Like people and things. You know, you're in the know.
I live here.
Right. Of course. And it seems that all you do is talk to people, and you don't seem to do anything else other than hang out in the stupid bars. So.
I work.
Oh, really? When?
Not when you're here, but...
Anyway, listen. Is the name Zixxur familiar to you?
Amelia goes quiet for a moment, and she looks like she's thinking really hard about this. And she says, no, who is Zixxur anyway? Like, is it a...
It's just some sort of god-ish? Like a half-ass god? I don't know.
Maybe the librarians?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
You've never heard anyone mention that they might be worshipping the Zixxur?
No, not familiar to me, anyway.
Right. Well, okay, listen. I gotta leave this game because I know for sure you cheated, alright? So you owe me one. But I gotta go. I have things to do. Do I see Amber and Silver coming down with Frederick?
Silver's probably coming down with Frederick. Amber left ahead of Silver, so he would already be down, I assume.
So I'm gonna walk up to the guys and just say...
The guys.
Right! The gang! The fam.
The party!
The boys.
The boys?
Read in the voice.
So, I gotta go to the library, and you've been banned from the library, so I don't think you can come.
I've been banned from a library. Probably. I don't actually know. I didn't actually
Is there more than one
go.
library here?
It's Gorin.
Yeah, there's a bunch of libraries.
Don't I know? Didn't Silver mention that?
He
been
said
banned
he's
from the
probably banned from a library because he doesn't assume he's gonna be let out. He doesn't actually know. Like, how would he know? He didn't enter Gorin again after that.
Yeah, they just told you that maybe you should leave because you're scaring...
Literally
I mean,
everyone.
the guy said, I said I'm hunted, and the guy said, please don't be hunted in our library, and then I left.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, no, Silver is just like, sure, yeah.
Here's the plan. Frederick, you need to set up an appointment, a meeting, a date, I don't know what it is, with Baldary today.
Wait.
An audience?
I mean...
Tonight.
Yeah, I have, like, I already have that, like, most of that figured out. They want, like... They told me that as soon as I had, you know, the information, they would, like, clear the schedule for us.
So what kind of event is this? Is there, like, a dress code? Is this fancy? Is it just a work meeting?
No, I don't think Baldary cares.
Right. Good. Okay. Silver, go with Frederick, figure that out. Me and Amber, we have to go to the library and read up on Zixxur.
Silver looks startled, but he's like, yeah, okay.
Awesome. Frederick, I'm gonna just walk up and whisper to Frederick, be gentle with him.
Okay.
Anyway, bye! Come on, Amber.
Okay. And you mentioned before that the ring was found near a library that I bought when I was in Gorin last,
Yeah.
right?
Which scene do we want to do first? I feel like it makes most sense to do Silver's scene and then the library for, like, time passing, for that being set up, and then we jump to when you're at Baldary's place, when everyone's there proper instead of, like, the meeting and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Silver, you walk the streets of Gorin with Frederick just dragging himself, like, on a pair of crutches.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not dragging, he can walk, but it's...
Yeah.
He's hurt. The streets are slightly less dense with people today than they were yesterday. It's also earlier in the morning, so more people would be asleep. Or, you know, doing work. Unless you're Amelia, apparently. You make your way through town to a hill. And this place is surprisingly clear. There is not, like, buildings everywhere shutting this in. This looks like someone has amassed a fortune to be able to do their things in peace.
Oh, wow.
There's
Okay.
like this mansion on the hill. It looks very dilapidated. It's whoever lives here does not really take that much like care of their property, but there are 2 guards standing outside. Like each of them looks like, like the lookouts are all pretty burly people. These ones look like they could just like bend a lookout in 2.
Cool. Yeah.
And they look at Frederick and nod like they know him, and he nods at them, and they're like, "So, are you ready?" And Frederick looks a bit nervous, but he nods, and like basically like they do like explain back and forth like yeah, we have the things, we're just gonna go and set up when to bring them here. And the guards kind of look like they shrug like, yeah, sure, I don't really care. I don't get paid to keep track of that. Go inside.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You follow Frederick up the pathway to the house, and you go up on the stone porch. There's these double doors. They're very like decorated, and Frederick knocks, and it feels like there's just this echo from like ringing out from the house as he does. Like it's very big and empty. And then after he's knocked, he carefully opens the door, and you enter a hall. It's very dimly lit. You see a butler in a very shabby-looking outfit with a lot of wrinkles on his face, and he walks up towards you and says, "So, are you here to book the meeting?"
Yes.
Good.
I'm gonna glance
Follow
at Frederick
me, please.
nervously. Okay.
And the butler takes you through this house. It looks very dusty. Like a lot of the rooms look like they haven't been cleaned in forever. But you can see that they are packed full of old like notes, and like there's this huge archive. And eventually you walk down into like the cellar, and there's this door with just this ominous aura radiating from it.
Okay.
And the butler shows you to it, like, go on in, and slowly creaks it open.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go first. Also, quick question. When you say ominous aura, is this like just vibes are bad, or is this like magic?
Probably a bit of both.
Oh, okay.
You step inside, and there's this high back chair, and there's a desk with a million, like, just pieces of paper, like, stacked high. So high that you see the chair sticking up on the other side. You do not see Baldary, who addresses you with a, "Frederick, is that you?" And Frederick answers a meek, "Yeah, I'm here with one of my traveling companions." And he looks very nervous. He has not, and like mouths to you that, "I have not spoken with this man before.
Okay.
Help."
Okay. Silver's face goes very panicked for like a second, and then he's like, "Hello."
The cleaver. You hear a chair being pushed backwards, and you see the high back move a little bit, and the creaking of bones as a very old man rises out of it and walks out from behind the giant pile of paper, and you hear his footsteps interrupted by a cane hitting the ground.
Okay.
As he steps out, he adjusts his round spectacles and looks at the two of you like he's studying you very intently.
Silver's gonna glare back at him to like try to seem intimidating.
"And you are the ones that have brought what I have asked? I assume not right now, because you're not bringing it forward immediately, but when?"
Okay, question. Because Frederick just kind of said information. Have we gotten any more specific information on what he wanted?
It's the crystals.
Yeah.
So-
I know it's the crystals, but like, has Silver gotten the information from Frederick that like, yeah, we want crystals, or is it just like information broadly?
I think Frederick has like seen the crystals, and like you know that they are what you went there for.
Yeah, we have the dust or whatever.
Yes.
We're here. The others are doing some things. but...
You couldn't accompany them to the library? Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, we just figured it would be better if Frederick went with someone, because, yeah. How do you know that?
Already they're there now.
Silver takes, a step in front of Frederick. Just slightly, steps to the side.
Mm-hmm. Baldary adjusts, he runs a aged-looking hand through his very... his hair is very, it's this brownish red, and looks way more, healthy than a person of his age, their hair would look.
Mm-hmm.
And he runs his hand through it once, and looks at you, and he says, and you left your friend outside.
Silver doesn't respond. He drops his eyes to the floor.
That's good for the town. I don't think they would have minded, but at the same time, maybe not the best to bring something like that in here.
Oh, I thought he meant Autumn. Look, if you're just gonna...
Finish your sentences and thoughts?
I was gonna say if you're gonna try to be intimidating, you've already succeeded. We can get to the point. When do you want the stupid dust?
As soon as you can. You two might as well stay here while the others return from the library. I don't think there's much you would like to do in Gorin, Silver.
Silver is it looks visibly shaken. No, I think I would rather wait outside just in case they can't find their way here.
They will.
No offense, Baldary. I would really rather not stay in here if you're gonna... Yeah, I haven't told anyone in Gorin my name.
No, but we've talked to you and said your name.
You haven't.
I haven't. Okay, yeah. That's weird. Cause, I understand how he can, know, my movements and stuff. He's probably passed people all over town. How he knows my name is a very different question.
I mean, we've probably said your name in conversation before.
Yeah, but, does he really bother to collect the name of every single random passerby who comes in here? That sounds weird.
I mean, you may be a random passerby, but you did also just scare the shit out of someone in a library.
It doesn't really matter where you stay. You can explore the mansion if you wish, or just stand outside, but I would like all of you here.
Silver at this point remembers that we were supposed to be breaking into this place later, and he's like, yeah, sure, we can stay inside. I think might be better for Frederick to not move too much. Can we leave? This room, not the building.
Yes. Like I said.
Okay.
Go wherever you want in my home. My estate.
Right. Be seeing you. I'm gonna run and pull Frederick with me.
I love this gross man.
Yeah, this is awful. I hate it. It's great.
And Baldary retreats back behind his pillars of paper.
I do wonder if he knows that I've bought plants to his house.
Right?
Probably.
I hope not.
I'm gonna immediately turn to Frederick as soon as that happens, and I'm gonna just what the hell was that?
I don't know. Frederick is shaking.
Why does he know my name?
Frederick looks ashamed, I might have let slip your names. Sorry.
Oh.
When...
Oh, no, don't worry. It's not bad that he knows. I just didn't know why he would know, because I haven't really told anyone. I haven't really talked to anyone in here, and I'm not known like Autumn would be. Did you want to go look around, or do you want to stay outside?
If it's true that Baldary, did you see all this information he has collected?
Silver nods very apprehensively, and he does not look enthused about it.
Something in there has to be useful.
As long as you don't expect me to. I'm not much of a researcher. I will do my best, but it's not something that I...
You can carry books for me, right?
Yeah. I can carry books for you, sure.
And I think as Silver and Frederick goes into the archives, we will jump to the library. It's fairly busy. Like, libraries in Gorin are well used, and people go here a lot to read old texts, and some even like go here to write more texts that they submit to the libraries, and so on. It's like people don't really pay you any mind. Like, you're just free to do whatever. It smells dusty in here, but it's just a library, and people are around.
While Amber is there, he's probably messing with that ring he got as if he's trying to signal someone, but has no idea how to. Just trying to bring attention to it.
I'm just gonna go up to the librarian and ask about... Hello. Good day.
Hi.
Hi. I was just wondering, where the section on niche gods was?
Oh, that's section GH4.
Section?
Sexton.
Oh my god. Oh my
Section.
Well, that's staying in the episode now.
Yes. Also, I just
Wonderful.
wanna point out. I'm looking for this god. It's really underground. You probably wouldn't have heard of it.
Yeah, oh my god.
Really underground.
Oh, really? You religious?
Oh.
Name 5 gods. Oh, underground! Because the heart is underground.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right? Wonderful. And have you don't by any chance know where, if you have books on, the Zixxur?
There might be... I recognize the name at least.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's a great first step.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? I'll go look at it myself. Thank you so much. If you recognize the name, then there's probably something in there.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Let's go, Amber. Do I need to roll something to, like,
No.
find?
I think you can just find things. Like,
Awesome.
what would be the consequence of, like, wasting time?
Right then, so I would like to... We're just gonna be taking out 1,000,000 books in the niche gods section and just skimming through and reading through and blah-de-de-blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
As you're looking through the various books on the gods, most of it is, like, completely disinteresting to you. Like, you just throw the book out. This is useless. You find, like, at first it's like this small section on unknown gods, which just mentions Zixxur, but eventually you find a little journal that describes, like, a person from Gorin having worshipped Zixxur, and it's basically his diary.
Oh. Well, that's certainly a good find then. That's probably gonna be helpful.
Most of the information that you find described in there is, like, just reverence to Zixxur, and, like, basically hymns, but written down. You don't really find out that much about, like, who Zixxur is, apart from she is a goddess of decay and mushrooms, and, like, the person writing this journal mentions that nobody understands how important she is. It doesn't really describe this is what Zixxur wants. It's more like, I can't wait to see decay take us all.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Do they do
Is there anything in...
Go ahead.
No, it's fine, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, do they do anything interesting, like, near the end?
As you approach the end, you notice that the handwriting is getting shakier. Like, the person writing it is not in good health.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, like, you get to a page starting out about how this person has been starving themselves, and then it just stops in the middle of, like, a sentence.
Are there
Like-
dates on the journal entries?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna find the newspapers, if there's, like, newspapers in Gorin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find them, and I also want to find some books that talk about, not specifically Zixxur, but how people would go about, like, awakening God's influences and such.
Okay.
And I want to cross-reference recent newspapers and whatever I find about that. And I want to cross-reference if there's anything in the journal that about, like, maybe something that has happened in Gorin, or if he did something, or he, she, or they, whatever, did something just cross-reference all those three things to find who this person is, what they did, etc.
Okay. Sorry, can you just
Okay.
quickly say what specifically is that you want to get out of this?
Right. So, number 1. I want to read through the newspapers of the last, I don't know how many weeks.
Yeah.
And I want to read through books that talk about how one would go about awakening a god's influence.
Okay.
Or strengthening it. And I want to cross-reference those to see if there's anything that is described in the books that has happened in Gorin recently.
Okay. Cool.
And 2, I want to read the journal and see if there's anything that is on, like, there's anything this person describes that happened in Gorin. Maybe they just mention randomly, oh, there was lightning recently. So I want to read in the newspaper when there was lightning and stuff.
Okay, so I think for this, I think it's a check. And I think the stakes are accidentally opening, not like books with wrong information, but books that are actively harmful to read. Because there are books like that in the library.
Yes.
So yeah, you are at risk of taking mind stress while doing this.
Wonderful! We love to hear it.
So it's a discern plus occult.
Amber will be helping, if I can.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I just want to really quick, even though I'm not here in the scene, this book isn't signed with an author, is it?
No.
No, okay. Because that's been bothering me for the entirety of this long conversation. I was like, we should check to make sure there's not an author on the back of the book or anything.
Yeah, it's an unlabeled journal.
8.
Nice.
Okay. What you find out is, for gods to be able to properly come into contact with the world, they need faith from very devout people. It can be just one person, but usually it's like a single person is not enough to make it happen. Like, you need a group. Usually those groups have a leader, which that's how it works. Like this person, the journal you found, seems to be someone who's acting alone out of reverence to a god that they believe in, but not necessarily that they were connected to a wider community of other Zixxurites. It also doesn't seem like in the newspapers like anything related to like this, like the manifestation of a god has happened in Gorin in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the most important part specifically about like gods is you can, or like there are rituals for, instead of just like letting a god influence stuff, which you can do through a lot of faith from a lot of different people, like then the gods can like influence them. There are rituals for like bringing a physical manifestation of a god into the world, but again, it doesn't seem like anything like that has happened in Gorin specifically, but it is something that's mentioned that you can do that if you are determined enough.
Mm-hmm.
But doing that is usually very dangerous and very much affects a lot of the area around you, and it can, like, if you're not careful, can bring catastrophic consequences to a very big space.
Amber definitely writes that down.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Are you kidding me? All of this is going down in the journal.
Oh, can we also look for, like, when the first appearance of mushrooms are in the news in Gorin?
I can just say that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As the pulse happened, those have started appearing, like, in people's, like, flower boxes, or...
Oh, okay. Because I know they had known about it being an issue for a while, so I was just, like...
Yeah, it's, like, they had the dude with the mushroom arm, but, like, didn't really multiply from there.
Got it.
But now they're actually, like, just appearing, and...
Okay.
I want to find another book, or books. One more
Mm-hmm.
thing I just want to find out about is, are there any biographies on Baldary? Even if it's a self-biography, I don't care. Is there anything...
You can find the book that I found last I was here.
Okay.
Preferably stuff that doesn't come from him, but I know he has influence in this place, so basically anything about him that is in the library and it's in the, like, the restricted sections, probably.
Okay.
Has gone past him.
So, there's so much, like, literature on Baldary from all sorts of people, but nobody seems to know, nobody seems to really meet with Baldary. but everyone knows he's there because like he's the big head honcho at the top of it all, but nobody's like in contact with him or like describes having talked to Baldary really, but they do describe like how his actions shape Gorin and how many people come to Gorin specifically because Baldary's influence is so strong and people want to take part in his knowledge.
Okay.
It seems like Baldary's knowledge is like, ever growing because he takes part in what everyone that comes to Gorin also does. So basically he's giving them a little bit and taking all of their like knowledge for himself and just collecting it and collecting everything.
Also, I wanted to clarify when we were talking about the rituals, Amber is taking notes about how specifically to perform those rituals. To like...
Yeah.
That's worrying.
Yeah.
Wait, so how does Baldry get that knowledge? Does he like suck it from their brains, or do the people just tell him?
Nobody describes like how he's gotten that knowledge. It just seems like his knowledge is just expanding because people come to like to ask Baldry about different things, and those things just like as you read more and more books, like the topics just spiral out of.
Right.
Yeah, and he always seems to have answers for it somehow.
Is there any way to put information into the crystals?
The machine would have maybe been able to, but I don't think you would be able to do that yourself.
Right. Okay.
Not without equipment or like an extremely big magic ritual could end catastrophic because you're basically like summoning the heart to write things down for you.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
Interesting.
Dylan, no. Dylan, don't smile at me. Don't, no.
Oh, stupid me. I'm gonna ask the librarian, hey, by any chance, who the fuck left this here?
The journal or?
The journal,
The
yes.
journal, yeah.
Okay. The librarian looks at the journal, checks with a registry of books, and says, no, the book was not like given by the author. It was found in like the house of someone who's died.
Okay.
Like someone just found this book, like this journal there, and brought it with them. And it was like, maybe the library wants this, like just it's information. Let's give it to them.
Right.
And who is this person that died?
The person that wrote the journal.
I know, but who are they?
What is their name?
No, you don't know. Like,
Ah, okay.
It was just someone that went
Okay,
to
in
the
that
house.
case, who is the
Yeah,
person that brought the journal here?
just one of the lookouts.
Aha!
Okay.
Like sometimes they will go through houses, like to make sure that they haven't like missed anyone.
I'm gonna... Hi, can I check out this journal, please? Do I need a library card for that?
No, you can. I'll write down. What's your name?
Read, please.
Okay.
Fitting name.
It's not funny. Read in a library. Read. I'm gonna read the book.
Yeah, very funny.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, you're registered. I don't think there's any demand for this journal, so like if I don't think anyone's gonna mind if you're late, but try and have it back in a few weeks.
Few weeks? Well, absolutely. If I'm not dead by then you'll have it.
Cool.
Please don't be dead in our library.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
So-
this is the same guy who I talked to. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's my mind.
The library is very underfunded. There's only one employee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so after checking the journal out, the two of you go to Baldary's house. Like I said, it's this old, dilapidated mansion. There's these two very, very big guards standing outside who look at the two of you, look down at a note one of them has, and like marks off 2 rows. Go on inside.
Ooh, we got in past the bouncers.
Hell yeah.
When the two of you enter the house, you hear
Screams of death, but from Silver. What's happening? Ah!
Oh no!
No, I was
Cliffhanger.
actually gonna say you hear someone yell Silver and Frederick.
Okay.
And that's where we end this episode.
Okay.
What is going on? Alright, cool. Great. Good.
A great time.
No, wait. Are we not gonna do an outro?
No, We gotta do an outro. I'll do it. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Echoes of the Undercity, episode 16. That's pretty far. We are shocked we made it that far, to be quite honest, but we're glad you're still listening. If you would like to support us, the best ways to do that are to leave a review on Apple Podcasts or to join our Patreon and give us some money every month, of course, if you can and if you can afford to. And then at the $1 tier, you can join our Discord and talk to us whenever you want. Other ways to follow us are on our social medias, Instagram and Twitter at EchoesOTU. So, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Anyway,
Yeah.
bye!
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.